Good morning, everyone. This is Jackie with Paper Cuts, and I've been trying to finish some projects that I've not completed. And so, what we're going to do today is finish this Traveler's Notebook junk journal. And it's made with a glassine bag that I've decoupaged with a lace doily, some napkin, put some lace on it on the edge. It has this beautiful sari silk. I want to finish the front, but we're going to do some ephemera for the inside first. So today is ephemera for joy, and we're going to do some journaling cards and some tags, but I want to flip through this and show you what I've completed thus far. So all my tags are pretty minimal, but in the front, I did a little decoupage corner tuck. I did a little see-through window here and put a little tag. And then there's a corner tuck with a picture. Nothing. A little fold out writing spot. A little paper clipped on. It's a circular paper clip. And I just clipped on this bird. Here's a glassine bag that we need to fill. Here is a pocket. It's one of those double pocket flip outs. And I haven't done a whole lot except put some washi on them. So I need to get that completed. Here's another little journal card. A beautiful person like you deserves a beautiful day like this. And I'm trying to get all of these things posted on my Etsy store. Here I did a little leaf in one of the specimen cards that I made, or specimen tags. And I just used a bulb pin and tied it on. Edith Holden page from June. Some graph paper. Here's a little tuck spot with a tag. And I think I'm going to take some of these out and then rework them because I'm not totally happy with it. Here's a little notepad for writing. Just a little scrappy thing. And then I just put the word cherish in a little ribbon, or sari silk. Here's an envelope that needs to get finished, and I have one tag in it excuse me, that I copy dyed a doily on and put a little flower in, a little tag, but the other side needs one. It's one signature. It's all sewn in. Here is some Shabby Dabby Doodah. No, I think this is G. Kerr, a freebie that she, yes, G. Kerr, that gave us. And here's a plain tag. Some ledger paper, another tag with the paper clip. Here's a glassine bag with a semi-embellished tag. Here's another G. Kerr's freebies. And then I just put some folded up coffee stain paper that you can write on. And then the last, I made a little tuck out of it, put a paper clip on it, hand sewed the tag, but I didn't embellish it, so I want to embellish that. This graph paper got stuck on the paper clip, so a little graph paper. And then I used this little paper clip that I made with the G. Kerr freebie, and then just tucked a tag in it. So it's not overly embellished, and I'd like to get it fancy schmancy so I can post it. So, and then this very last page has another one of those flip out writing spots. So that's it. So we're going to do, I'm going to set the book off to my right, and we're going to use some of this paper, and this is a little pocket that I made using my snippet roll. I want to make a tag to put in it, put that in there. Here's a library card that says memories with one of the snippet pieces. Here's another one that says The Good Life, and it's a tuck spot, so I want to make something to go in there. So I went through all my stuff and pulled out some of my embellishing things that I thought I'd use. I have these beautiful fabric labels. I've got some fussy cut flowers, butterflies, some more flowers, a rose, a little pink tab. And then I made a couple of cards, and then we'll get those embellished. And then, let me see, what else did I have? Oh, yeah. The rest of this is another project, so we'll do that next after the Joy Journal. And then I had some cutouts, some old card, some leftover papers that I thought I'd use. So let's start. And I think I need a couple of tags for the envelope. I got this beautiful white card. It's not totally stable by itself, so I thought I'd use it and back these pages with it, and then grunge it up a little bit and embellish it. It would make it a little more stiffer, I guess is the word I want. So today I have to use Fabri-Tac because I went digging in my garage and my craft stuff that I've already packed, looking for my art glitter glue, and lo and behold, I could not find it. I don't know which bin I put my glues in. So I guess tomorrow when I go see the doctor, I will have to stop at Michael's again, make another trip. I'm trying not to buy new stuff, but I don't think you can see me. I'm a little off screen, but it's just the glue I'm putting on. So anyway, it is what it is. You never have what you need when you need it, right? So I'm just gluing 2 of these cards together. And as straight as I can. They're not perfect, but it will give me a backing. And I think we will put this one down first. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to stay busy, productive, getting finished projects done, cleaning, packing, still doing all of that, you know. When you're trying to downsize, it really takes a while because you have to look and touch everything and make sure that it's what you want to save, what you want to give away, and all of that. So the biggest thing is decisions. And some days I'm really good at making decisions. And other days I am not. So it's been kind of a love-hate relationship right now. But eventually we'll get through it. I figured out, I went last weekend and spent the weekend with my daughter down in Orange County and figured out what I was doing on my videos that violated copyright. And part of it is the music that I play in my background. You can hear it when I'm not talking. Thus, without permission from that artist, it's violating copyright law. So I decided today you get silence. And that's a new one for me because music does motivate me. However, I know there's music that you can get permission to play as a background without violating. I just am not overly energetic enough to figure it out. So we'll just go with the silence. Hopefully I won't be overly chatty. But I had a really great time. She moved into a new apartment and it's so much nicer than her old apartment. It's bigger. It's got more light. There's just so many pluses. She's got her own private bath. And her new roommate won't be here until the middle of May. So that means I can go visit several times before her roommate gets there. And I took a blow-up mattress. However, I didn't sleep so well, partially because I took my dog and she has a hard time getting situated in new environments. She did okay when we left to go shopping, but not so good at night to sleep. So there I put a rose, and I'm thinking, let's see, I want to use one of these beauties. Keep it pretty simple. But we went and did a little shopping. I took her and her boyfriend to lunch. We tried this new place called Mama's. And the food was to die for. However, it took forever to get our food. They were backed up in the kitchen. So we waited a half an hour to get seated. And then another almost hour to get our food, which was awful because I was starving. But I know better than to be that hungry when you're going to a restaurant, because you never know these days how long it's going to take. So I'm just inking up the edges here on the front. And nothing fancy. I think it's pretty kind of simple. Just scrunching that up a little bit. So there's a card. And then when we get done making all of our little cards, I'm thinking you can follow me and we'll put them in our... This was a Red Dot freebie printable that I get sometimes on Facebook, and I just glued it down. I'm gonna probably put a lace tab on it, and not too much, but this has like a winter scene down here. So I didn't know if maybe this little flower would be, it's too busy. Put one of Artie Mae's butterflies, kind of cover that up. I like that. So yeah, I got really hangry. I thought I was going to pass out. I finally asked the waitress to give me some crackers because I hadn't eaten much for breakfast. I had a banana. So by the time we ate, it was like already close to 1:30, and my body did not like me going that long with just coffee and all of that. And then on Sunday, we went out. I have a favorite place, mainly because they do gluten-free donuts. It's called Sidecar, and it's awesome. So my daughter took me to her favorite coffee place and got me her coffee, and then we went to Sidecar, and she got me one of their gluten-free donuts, and then we went to IKEA. Oh, haven't been to IKEA in a while. That was a blast. Hard not to buy a whole bunch of stuff, but I managed. I did buy 3 new knives because my knives in my kitchen are just awful. And I'm trying to eat more vegetables and get a little healthier, but it's kind of hard to do that if you don't have knives that cut up vegetables, right? So that was about it. I did really good. My whole purpose was to help her. And so she got some rugs and some things she needed. We put up a shelf in her room, and her friend, for my daughter's birthday, made her enchiladas, green sauced enchiladas. Oh my gosh, they were out of this world. So my daughter didn't want to eat all the leftovers, right? So she said. So she sends all the leftovers with me, and I ate 3 meals in a row of chicken enchiladas and kept raving about how good they were. And she's like, I should have kept some for myself. And I'm like, yep, you lost out. But she kept the ceviche, the leftover ceviche. We had some for dinner and homemade tostadas, and her friend is like an absolute excellent cook. I'm just grunging the back side of this card for journaling. Oh, I got a ookie sponge. Okay. And then I think I'm going to use some of this lace here. And just make a little tab for the top. There we go. I'm going to staple it. If my stapler goes in that far. It's kind of hard. Sometimes you need more hands. But it's all good. There we go. And then I'm going to put a little lace down here. Just to spruce it up a little. So it was a good time. A good time. And then her and her boyfriend are going to come up for Easter, and I'm going to do Easter dinner for us, and then they'll go to church with me. I haven't been in person church. Ooh, itty bitty spider. For a while now. So it'll be nice to go. There. That looks nice. So we got 3 cards now. Now let's make a card for... Oh, this is a card. But I think I want to put a ribbon top on it too. Maybe I'll put this little flower on. Yeah. So the last 2 days in my condo complex, they have been redoing our asphalt. So I haven't been able to get my car out of the garage. They were supposed to be done today, but I guess they only work in the afternoon because nobody's been here this morning. And it's almost lunchtime, so it's like, okay, guess you won't be finishing the job today. So this is kind of like a craft along with me video, I guess. There we go. I like that. Okay, so we have these 2. I kind of like this just the way it is. I would like to punch a hole in it, I think, and run some kind of ribbon in the top. I've got some twine, but I don't know that I want twine. Well, I can use this kind of peachy color. That'll work. And then I'll tie it in a like bow. I wanted to do a little stenciling on the pages, but most of my stencils are... No, I'm not going to do a bow. I'm just going to leave it like that. There we go. And then this one, we need to make a little tag for it. So I thought this might fit in there. I'm going to cut it down. So when I'm done making our little tags, then we'll put them in our book. And then I'll have to take pictures and get it uploaded on Etsy, and then I can post this video. Well, I could post it first and just say, you know, coming in my Etsy store, but I don't like doing that. I like to have it uploaded so you can find it. Let's see if this is gonna fit. It is. So let's get a stiffer card. I took all of these index cards and coffee dyed them, and now I think I should probably, because they're all crinkly, now I think I should iron them all, but I'm hoping if I just press them, or press them in my book box or my tag box, they'll eventually, come on, they'll eventually straighten out. There we go. Put some on there, and then I'm going to put some on the edges of this so that when I cut it, I know it's all glued down. There we go. Kind of crinkly, but I think once we get it put in the pocket, it'll be okay. Ooh, it's a tight fit. Let's see here. We have to cut it down just a little bit more. And then I'll ink the edges. There we go. Should probably put like a little tab or something on it. But once this is glued in as a pocket, it'll make it a little easier to slide it in and out. Pocket won't move as much. Okay, let's ink it her up. And then I'll show you the journaling cards we did, and then we'll put them in. I think I turned off my timer, so I'm not really sure how many minutes this has been. I was messing with my camera a little bit because it wasn't doing the full screenshot, and I couldn't get it. But then again, I'm not that savvy with my phone, so oh, there's a little spot here where it split. Let's see if we can get a little glue down there. There we go. Okay, so we have this one with our little side tuck with our flower in it. I think it's just the paper. Maybe we need to stiffen it up a little bit more. Let's see if I have... I think what I'll do is just make a little tab on it. And I'm just taking a little square piece of cardstock and folding it in half. I'll cut it down because I don't want it quite that wide. And then maybe that'll make it a little easier. See if that makes it a little easier. Yeah, I think could use a little more stiffer paper, but there we go. Okay. And then we have this tag, this tag, this tag, this tag, and this tag. So, let's clean off my desk a little bit. I still have a couple more left, but we can use them somewhere else. Oh, I did want to do that one. Let's get that one done. This one I thought would work in that skinny little glassine bag pocket. And I'm not going to probably do a whole lot to this. Thought I'd use those flowers that I cut out. And they're like poppies, but it looks like a wildflower poppy. Not a poppy, sorry, pansies. And I don't know if pansies are wild. But again, I'm not that up on my flowers, so who knows what it is? Well, I'm sure some of you know, just not me. But I thought this would look adorable on here. And it's kind of raised a little bit. And then I'm going to put a little tab on it with the lace. This time I'm going to glue it, I think. Hopefully it will be long enough to fit in that pocket. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our, how many tags? And then, let's clean up my desk a little. Keep my glue out. So here's our book. Let's see if any of these I can use on the cover. No, don't really care for that. Okay, so let's just put them in our book. So this one I'm going to take it out because I want that a little fancier. And let's use this one here. This one I'm taking out, and I'll use it somewhere else. but I was hoping I'd be able to, oops. Nope, that one's too fat. Here we go. We'll try this one because I wanted you to be able to see. There we go. I don't know what I keep getting stuck on. Yeah, it's still not low enough. We might have to do something just specific for that. I'm thinking so because I didn't. Oh, I know. I can cut this tag down. That's what I'll do. And then you can possibly see the dreams through the little window. Yeah, I didn't think about that. And it's in pink and a lavender, so nope, still not low enough. Wow. Okay. We're really going to have to cut it down then. I'm just pulling back the lace so I don't end up cutting it off. I think I'll just, there we go, shorten it a little. Now hopefully you'll be able to see the dream. Yay! It says dreams. That's good. Okay. So that one's done. I probably should put some washi here. But I don't know. I think I got my, this one's good. This one's good. This is a little envelope. So here's the skinny one. Let's see if our little flower tag, oh, it does. It fits perfect. Not quite as long as it needs to be, but it's still perfect. Okay, so this one needs a little more oomph, and this one needs a little more oomph. So let's replace those. I think this would look nice here. And then this one. No, I want one without. There we go. Like that. That looks good. And then I think I will add a little cluster of something down here. A little too big. I want it right here. So let's see. Oh, that's good. Dreams. That works. There we go. Keep turning this right side up and then there. That's a little better. And then this little tag. I want to glue down the pocket here and put another tag in. In there. So, running out of tags. we'll use this plain one there. That works. Okay. This page I like. Just simple. And then this tag, I want to replace this one in there. Our little notepad. Okay. So now we have this one. So I'm going to, I think, use this one in here. And then I'm going to take a cluster and put on each side of that. So here's memories. And this one's forever. Perfect. So I'm just going to crunch up the envelope a little bit. And then just scrunch up my little snippet. I had done a video the other day, last week I guess it was, on how I made these snippets just on a sheet of paper, and then you could tear them off as need be. So it makes a easy way to store them. But I ended up tearing them all up and putting them in one of my little folder things so that I forced myself to use them, because knowing me, I'll forget I have those pages. But now I could have left those open on one side and tucked something in there, but I know that this looks kind of full. Okay, so then we have this one taken out. I want to put the memories in there. Oh, it's not going to fit. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Oh, no. Let's just trim it down a tad. See, there's no boo-boos. Just re-ink it there. Now I should be able to get it in. I'm hoping. Nope. Let's cut this off. Re-ink that. Now maybe. There we go. Now let's see. We've got a couple of tags that we can use. I did want to put, let's see. I think it's going to be backwards. Yeah, I was thinking of putting this here, but it won't work. So let's just see what I got left. 2, 2. It's going to stick out too far. So we'll save this for another book. And I did want to put this random piece of dyed lace that I have in here just because I think it's so cool. I think I'll put it on this side. Let's see. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to tell what is the right side of a lace and the wrong side. Get this down. Yeah. Just a little something something. There's a piece of red thread in there. There it is. I don't think I need. Okay. So, let's see what we got. So it says Joy. Hand sewn button on it. Some lace. I was wondering if I had any more of this lace I could put down here. This is Esme lace. And I just love it. I've used it all. I'm going to have to get some more. It's like the perfect width for me. So I use it a lot. Lift that button up. Put her down there. Yeah, that just gives it a little more. I was wondering if I had maybe a flower I could put on the front of this and kind of spruce it up a little. I'm digging in my... See, I have all these beautiful flowers, so... Okay, we're at 48 minutes now. I don't know. I don't know if I like that one. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one. It covers up the birdie. I need a longer stem. That one's kind of pretty. So let's ink this one up and then we'll put it in on the front. Spruce up the journal a little. This I just printed on regular copy paper. And it's very thin, but it'll blend in really nicely, I'm thinking. It's funny when I'm making things, custom orders, I'm so particular. I don't know why that is. And then when I'm just making an album, I'm so much more flexible. I don't know if that's true for all of you or what, but I find that I get less picky when I'm just doing it in general. So I'm just pressing that all down. just a little bit more, I guess, on that end. There we go. Okay. Trying to wipe my hands off a little bit so I don't show you all my glue fingers. Let's see. All right, so it is 4 inches by 9 3/4 inches tall. It's a glassine bag, a double ruffle border, sari silk with a double tie closure, double pocket here, fold out, tag, excuse me, another fold out and tag, our specimen, then we have another journaling card here, a little tablet, then we have our envelope. Let's see if I switch this around and do it that way, we'll be able to see what's, there we go. That's a little bit. You can always decoupage that. The inside signature. Another journaling card we made. Our lace inset. I love the back of this either, folding paper. Excuse me. Another tag, just paper clipped on. Tag inside our bag. And then we have a little piece of paper tucked in this corner tuck. Oh yeah, I was gonna decorate that, but oh well. And then last but not least, our paper clip. And then the back page, which is our fold out. So there you have Joy. She is now completed, and we will put her in the Etsy store. And I hope you enjoyed today. Bye, and God bless.